the charges for this call, press 2. To accept this call, press 5. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, we're live. I'm waiting for people to get in here because I set it for 11:15, but I'm live right now. As soon as I saw you were calling me, I went live. There's 2 people in there now, but I can't see what they're saying. So, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
Que paso, frijole? How you been?
K-Pals, quit stealing my words.
Hey, listen. 4 flights in a Cadillac.
Cool beans.
How's the fish going?
The fish are doing great. I've got baby platies, baby guppies. I'm going to get a new pleco and I'm going to name it Pull Stick. And I'm going to put it in there. Or I've got one named Pull Stick. I'm going to get a new one and name it Gotti and see which one. Now I got 3 people in here, but they're not talking yet. Oh, it just went, the notification just went out. So they'll be coming in.
Well, yeah, no. Hey.
Oh, there's Tammy. You can say hi to her.
Oh, man.
Well,
huh?
What's up?
No, you told me.
Cat got your tongue or something?
No. Smarty pants.
Smarty pants.
No, remember, it's on my side of the world. It's about 9:05 over here.
It is 11. What time is it? 11? 10? 11?
I'm actually waiting on my coffee for them to deliver my coffee, actually.
Oh, great. Talk about coffee to Tammy because she drinks iced coffee now because of you.
Oh, yeah, I drink, what do they call it? They call it, it's a Snickers blend. It's almost like the same concept of what a Snickers bar brings. You know, like the chocolate, the caramel, and all that stuff, but it's made into the coffee, the Snickers. They call it Snickers. But it's delicious.
Okay, Tammy just said, Jose, I already had mine. Maddie Marinero said, good morning, Terry. And Jeff Spicoli said, good morning, Terry time. This is Jose on the phone. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask him.
Well, let's say good morning, everybody, anyways.
Okay.
Good morning. I hope everybody's either had their coffee or had their cup of tea, one of the two.
Maddie Marinero just said, hey, Jose. Oh, Maddie, Jose is Cuban, but he's nothing like Pull Stick at all.
Absolutely. At
6'6". You were born in Miami, right? But you've been to Cuba a few times?
Yeah, I've been to Cuba. I mean, I've been in a lot of places now. I mean, born and raised in the United States, you know, and like I said, it's a lot of, how do I say it? A lot of the diversity, different things, different cultures, a lot of stuff, you know. It's a real experience.
Maddie just said much respect to the real Cubans.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm so sorry that the only one they can really judge is that stupid Pull Stick. They don't realize how wonderful some of you are. You are, anyway.
Well, you know, I'm a realist. So I speak it. And every, this is no offense. In every culture, in every situation, there's got to be a stupid person for you to realize.
That's right. Maddie Marinero says, does Jose know about Pull Stick? Oh, yeah, he knows about Pull Sticks. He's heard that stupid freak talk and heard his shows. I've made him listen to it.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes when something does not fit for my ears to hear, I just go out the other, you know. But like I said, it's a learning lesson. It's a learning lesson of the people that are out there, you know. But it's a great deal. I mean, sometimes you gotta hear it to understand what people think, you know. And it's actually good to listen to that sometimes. I know some people say, well, nah, you know what, you should not listen. I go, sometimes it's good to listen to people. It's like when I'm always in a group or something, I always try to
You know how I'm thinking?
What?
No, I'm asking you if you know. Since you listen so
Oh,
good, you hear me blabbing all the time.
more than the usual, yes. More than the usual, yes, absolutely. You're right about that. Man, oh man.
Okay, this Maddie is asking, let me read it to you. Jose, is it obvious to you, like it is to us, how fake Pullstick is? And he's acting on YouTube, but in the real world, he would call the police.
You know, that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. And I'm glad you highlighted that because it's a damn shame that, but when people want attention, they create a scenario, and that scenario is the type of scenario that he creates to be the person that he is. You know what I mean? And he attracts views. That's the whole moral of the story there. But you know about it. You caught on to it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I caught on to him real quick. And his raccoon-looking girlfriend that calls the cops all the time for him. You can hear the fake in his voice whenever Pullstick talks. Yes, Jose, 100%. He creates his own life.
Yeah, some people have to create their own life to feel a part of something, and when they do that, I mean, well, it's self-explanatory. For a very long time, when I was young, don't get me wrong, and I know this. The reason why I know this, the reason why I speak this, because when I was young, I would do this. I would do that same exact thing. But then as I got older, I realized, you know what? I go, it's no sense. If I have to create for people to like me, and then no, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be my own real self, and mind my own business. That's one thing. Mind my own business. And if that person asks me to opinionate, then I'll opinionate. But if I don't, then I shouldn't.
Hang on, there's more people coming in here. Muggsy, Jules, just Jules. She says, hello, Terry and Jose. Fuck Pullstick. Carlos just came in. You know how I feel about Carlos. Everybody does. So you're getting more people in here now. So how many years have you done? Because a lot of these people haven't heard.
Oh, I've done now 24 and a half years. Yes, 24 and a half years straight.
And when will you be getting out? In a year?
I got about 13 months left.
Not about. It's close to a year.
Yeah. Well,
so you'll be out hanging around Miami.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I got a plan. And I just got to execute my plan. And it's a good thing, I just can't wait to be a part of society again, do my thing, and get a job and just reinstate myself.
Jules just said you're in the home stretch.
I know, and I've made I've made amends with my past, and I'm ready to go forward. And I got kids out there that I have to pay attention to, and give them that underrated attention that I haven't given them in many, 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 many years.
Fin Freak just said, yo, Terry time, the oldest and the most beautiful. I got to say that. That's Fin Freak.
Yeah, well, Terry time, the social butterfly.
Yeah, really. I'm so sweet, too.
Yeah, you'll cuss a preacher in a heartbeat.
Maddie Marinero said, much respect, Jose. And Carlos said, respect to all the men locked down.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm like I said, I always say, I'm always happy. I'm always glad that people are out there. There's some people out there that really have that touching heart. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
And Jeff Spiscoli says the same thing. Hellcat's in here. Hey, Hellcat. Hellcat hangs with me wherever I go. And then Maddie says, it's nice hearing from a real, legit Cuban for once.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is there anybody online that speaks Spanish?
Yeah, Carlos.
Que hola, Carlos. I speak Spanish, trust me.
Talk to Carlos. He speaks Spanish.
Yeah, but even if he answers back in Spanish, well, he has to answer in English.
He'll answer in English. He'll write it in English. Just talk to him.
Carlos, ¿cómo anda? So, what's up?
Oh, what's up? Tell him something that you don't want me to hear.
That don't make no sense because you know I'm here to hear.
Boquica for, he's saying, I'm going to have to spell Boriqua for life is what Carlos said back. Oh, and that Jeff speaks Spanish too, so there's two people.
Spanglish.
Oh, Spanglish. Jeff speaks Spanglish. Whatever.
Carlos, esta vieja me tiene loco. Me tiene loco esta vieja.
You're saying I'm local. I can understand that much of it. What?
No, I didn't say you local. I said you drive me crazy.
Oh. What did he say, Carlos? I don't trust
He
him.
just told you. Because loco is loco.
Exactly.
Oh, Tammy said to speak more Spanish. She loves it, Jose. She loves your voice.
Oh, trust me. No, I know how to speak Spanish. Trust me. I just, unless I have somebody talking to me. No, pero sí te entiendo. Trust me. When it comes to Spanish, I'm a true lover boy in Spanish. I'll tell you, oye, mi amor, ¿cómo anda? Buenos días. Espero que tengas un buen día hoy en casa. You know what I mean? Like, I'll hit it. I'll hit of course.
It says, Esta es Macorzano. Something. That's what Carlos wrote. Rottweilers, how you doing? Sylvia's in here. Love you, Sylvia. They're starting to pile in now.
Starting to pile in.
What did Carlos say? Esta, Esmicorazon.
I thought he was going to say this in English.
I don't know. He's right. He's talking to you. He's not talking to me. I guess he don't want me to know.
No, because you're not explaining it right. When you don't explain it right, I don't understand it. Get it right. I know que pasó, frijole.
That's all I know. My casa, your casa.
Yeah.
Grande, Chi. Terrietime is my heart. That's what Carlos said.
Oh, she's mine too, but damn, sometimes she can get me real angry. No, I'm just playing.
No, I don't. You never get angry with me.
Nah, it's rare. It's rare, but it happens though sometimes.
Yeah, it happens, and you know how to put me on a blockade too. Why don't you talk about the stuff you do once? If I do one thing to piss him off, people, he will block me.
Yeah, because sometimes she'll just cut you from Kingdom Come. I'm talking about. It's good though sometimes, you know what I mean? Because when I come back online and then you're like, you know what, everything's mellowed out, you're calmed down, you owned up to your mistakes, and that's pretty good.
Oh, I don't make mistakes.
Oh yeah, you do, all the time.
Do you want to talk about your crime at all? Somebody was asking. That's up to you.
Well, it's simple, not simple stuff, but armed carjacking, armed kidnapping, armed burglary, armed robbery, just typical stuff, like I said, just when I was 21, remember, I'm 45 now, but I was 21, and I was just like a young kid, and I didn't have a good father figure in my life, so I was just out there, robbing and doing dumb stuff. Never had an addiction with drugs. I never drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that.
How old is Jose? I think you just told him, but he might not have heard you. 45. And he went into prison when he was 20.
21, yeah.
21. And he's getting out in about a year.
Hold on a second. Give me 1 second.
I don't know what he's doing. They must be hollering at him, the guards. I don't know where he is. He told me to hang on. It must be.
I'm back on.
You back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to go pick up my blended Snickers and a coffee.
Oh, listen to that, Tammy. He's rubbing that in your face. Blended Snickers coffee.
Yeah, you order like the day before, and they deliver it right to the unit.
Tell him you've only been in Florida and Oregon, right? Have you been in any other prisons?
Yeah, Florida, Oregon, that's it.
That's
No,
it.
I haven't. Like I said, this is my first time and my last time. And like I said, this has taken away, like I told you, it's taken away a lot from me that, a realization. I told you the last time we had our talk, my realization kicked in 2009 when once my mom passed away and reality set in, like real became real. I like to say it. And, but, man, oh man, I tell you what.
Okay, wait, here's a question Sylvia asked. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out, Jose?
The first thing that I do when I get out, I'm gonna be honest. It's as simple. Well, what do you mean the first thing? Well, the first thing that I feel that I want to do is I want to hug my daughter. It's just I lived her when she was 2 years old. And she's like 26 right now, and then I've missed that. I wanted that. I wanted the fatherhood, the father and daughter, motherhood. Like I wanted that, and I messed that up for my own self. But I need to give her that hug because she don't have that attention. And I know that, even to this day, I can't get my daughter to tell me I love you. And I'm not gonna force it on her either. She will call me dad or anything. She just says at some moment she picks up the phone. She goes, hey, hi, and I feel that I took that from her, so I'm going to embrace my daughter a lot.
Okay. Carlos said, at least you didn't rob a computer store and tell on your codependent as soon as you got into the police car.
Hey, I know.
Hey, explain this because you explained it to me. If somebody, like Poolstick, has paperwork that is sealed, what does that generally mean?
Only two things. If it's sealed, it is sealed. There's only two things. When you can seal it, when you were a juvenile, you committed some crimes, and they want to seal your cases for you, for it won't affect you later on in life for you to get a job or something like that. That's one condition they seal it, and the other time they seal it is if you testified in a big case. In a big case, they seal your name, for it will never be detected.
There you go.
And big time mobsters usually know that. They know that. They know for a fact. They don't take a rocket science. If you ever testified, that will show up there. For the fact, it will always show up. And I mean that's a red flag.
And then Maddie said, oh man, you're going to get to hug her tight soon, Jose. You're going to be a great father.
And I look forward to that. I have
Okay, here's another question about files. Does a criminal have to request for files to be sealed?
Oh, absolutely. Your attorney does that. The attorney that's with you, but not it doesn't. It could be the attorney, the state, or the defendant. All of the above, basically.
And Carlos and Tammy are talking dirty because Carlos said something about when he got out, he wanted to get wet. And him and Tammy are practically having sex talks on here together.
Well, hey, is there a third wheel involved? Hey, don't leave me out of it. Jesus. No, I'm just saying, listen, one thing for the question that what I want to do when I first got out, one is my daughter. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. I know this sounds cheesy, but the one thing I really want to do, I want to eat a Whopper from Burger King. Don't ask me why. I missed the damn thing. I just want a simple Whopper.
Sylvia said, what's your favorite food that you make there from the store? Tell them about your recipe. I guess she wasn't in here the last time you did a recipe. So tell them another one.
Well, the other day we had these bags of like Spanish rice. So I did a Spanish rice with chorizo. It's like a little sausage, but It's a product from Goya, but it's a chorizo. It's like two little sauces that come in a pack, but they're very flavored. They're highly flavored. I chop them up. I cook it in the Spanish rice, but I try to make it I do it in a way that they have mixed vegetables on the tray. Like it has corn, string beans, and peas, and I mix it in there with the rice. And then just to add a little bit more to the sausage and the whole thing, I cook up some eggs, some scrambled eggs, and I throw a little bit of scrambled egg in the rice. I'm gonna make it look like a Chinese rice, but I do it with the Spanish rice concept, which it tastes really good.
Tammy's saying yummy.
Oh, trust me, I do a mountain of things. I do an Oreo cookie cheesecake. That's spectacular. I do, what else I do? It's almost like a Sunday pie type of thing, but I'm telling you, you got to share this because it has a lot of calories, and not just a lot of calories, a lot of sugar and stuff. So but once you indulge a little slice of pie, I mean, it's like heaven. I create a lot of things. I do also a mixture of a concoction of sodas. I mix some certain sodas together, like it's called the squirt. I get the squirt. I'll mix it in with the Mountain Dew. What's it called? That Mountain Dew. What's the orange one called? The Mountain Dew orange one. The soda we have now. It's a Mountain Dew, the orange one. Well, I mix that one with the squirt. Just try to create my own flavors. And man, let me tell you, sometimes I create a flavor that is out of this world.
Sylvia said I have to have coffee every day.
Oh, me too, exactly. I'm on every day. I used to drink 3 cups of coffee a day, but I slowed down and I just had my one big cup of coffee in the morning, and that's it. Now, if I'm talking to Terry, I got to drink about 4 of them before I talk to her, because if I don't, and she catches me without a cup, let me tell you something. I have to have my coffee before I talk to Terry. I have to. If I don't, it's going to be a bad day.
Bambi just come in. What's up, Bambi? I'm talking to a prisoner. If you got any questions, ask. Carlos just said he lives on coffee. Carlos talks to me. We at least message, but I don't think he needs coffee to talk to me. I think you're exaggerating.
No. And see, now you're acting delusional.
I taught him that word, people, delusional.
No, don't try to pretend. I was the one that called you that, and you use it now.
Yeah, he steals my words. My whole saying was "Que paso frijoli." How you
That
been?
one, yeah. You got that one when you worked in the salt mine.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. That I know.
Okay, Bambi asked you, how hard is it inside? She just came in, so she may not realize you did how many years? 24, 27?
Oh, so, no, well, you got to know, how many years or what?
She said, how hard is it inside? Here comes Trumpsy, 47. I think she's asking you how hard it is to do time. She just came in here. She didn't hear the first part of it.
What other heart she's talking about?
Oh, no, we're not talking sex on here. Tammy and Carlos are doing that.
I know. I'm talking about you. Listen, no, to be honest, for the first 5 years of my 25 years I've done, it was hard because I didn't know the aspects of how the way the wheels turned inside the prison system. But once I got the first 5 years after acting like a knucklehead, and then the next couple of years, like the next 20 years, I got it under control. So it's just, like I said, if you're involved in things, it's gonna be drama every day for you.
Here comes Maureen.
Huh?
Here comes Maureen. She said, afternoon, Miss Terry. Is that your one and only favorite Cuban, Jose? And then she said, hello, Jose.
I'm reading the what? I've been waiting. I've been waiting on her.
And then this Jeff says, I bet your private phone calls with Jose are hot, Terry time.
Oh man, I have it. Hey, listen to this. I have it jacked up like an 18-wheeler. Say it ain't so. But anyhow, trust me, if she could squeeze herself through this phone, she would.
You better believe it. You won't get so smart, Alecky, if you were face to face with me.
You wouldn't get so angry with me when I was facing you. I got it. Trust me. Listen, let's save it. Let's save that cover.
Okay, we'll save it.
Oh man. What's up, Marie?
Maureen and Carlos are talking to each other.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Man, I tell you, man, it's a beautiful day over here. Sun's out, but it's kind of cold. It's warming up though. How's the weather there?
Weather here looks like it's going to rain, but when does he get out? This is from Crystal. A lot of these people are going to ask you again because they weren't in here because I started this early.
No, that's okay because I get out. I got 13 months left.
13 months, everybody, and he'll be back in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Templar, how you doing? He said hello.
Hello, how are you?
And then Trump Z said, I'm going to text Jesco and tell him you're live. Okay, tell him because there ain't much longer left to this phone call. And I love me some Jesco.
Another thing I did, so as far as talking about food, now I'm hungry now, but talking about food, like when I do on the grilled chicken day, we got like that grilled chicken, but it's all chopped up, but the grilled chicken is really good. Like in the street, I would get a rotisserie chicken from the back part of the bakery there, but...
There's Jesco. I got to say hi to Jesco. Hi, Jesco. I'm talking to Jose, a Cuban that's in prison. But I don't think Jesco knows Pool Stick. He don't come to that MobTube community. He's in the Durkeeverse community. He's one of the wild, wonderful whites of West Virginia, the star.
Absolutely.
Carlos says, Jose, keep that warrior spirit and time will fly.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I try to keep my mind focused on the good things, and literally, like I don't make no left turns or right turns when bad or evil comes my way. Like I'm always on the straightforward path. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, we had a sweat lodge. I like going down to the sweat lodge and doing my native thing. And man, it was a beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. It was raining, and then all of a sudden, like when I was tending the fire pit where we could put the rocks in the sweat lodge. It was funny, man. There was this one crow. There was a crow right there, just standing on the wire, and the whole time, it was just standing there, like just overlooking us. And it came down, and when it came down, it was just right there by the fire, staying warm because it was raining and it was cold, and it was just right by the fire. Like I've never seen a bird so close to the fire. I was like, wow. And then it was there, and then it got closer to me, and all of a sudden I said, I got up. It didn't fly away. I got up. I got a little breadcrumb. I gave it to him. He took a little bite, and then he felt confidence, and then he sat down on the grass. Hey, it was weird. It was a weird experience. He sat down on the grass, and he was just getting warm in the fire, this and that. That's it. As soon as the sweat lodge opened for the guys to come out, this and that, he got up. And he flew right back to the wire.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute.
1 minute. So anyway, Jesco says he's a dancing outlaw. He's known as a dancing outlaw. He's famous. And Trump says Jesco Terry is in love. Don't worry about it, Jesco. You're still my number one outlaw.
All right, y'all. I thank you for having me here again. Like I said, it's always nice to be able to communicate with you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, big mom. See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
To answer your question, Maddie, yes, both of them guys are from Oregon, but they don't know about each other, so I can't say their names. Everybody thinks I'm their only girl, but actually I belong to Jesco. Jesco and Trump and Wade Wilson.
You ain't said
Now get
Maria.
Presley. I wanna show you guys something about how to cook a hot dog that Maria, our other Cuban lady, showed, and it's wonderful. And I'm gonna see if Presley likes it. You get your hot dogs, right? You get your hot dogs. Jesco, I'm so glad you came in to see me. Haven't seen you in a long, long time, and I still got my little Pleco. How am I going to get that out of there? Okay, you get your hot dog. Now, I learned this from Maria. Jesco loves the way I say that. You get your hot dog. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show them. And you put it under the hot water. You heat it by putting it under the hot water. Can they see, Sharon?
Yeah.
Okay, you see it? Maria, I learned this from you. Since I don't have a man living with me, I'm going to let Presley try it.
I got paper towel.
You got a paper towel? Oh, okay. Okay, it's heated. I ran it under the hot water. It's heated. Now give me my boy. Come here. Come here, I got you something. I cooked it. Just how Maria cooks it. You're going to love it. Wait. Okay, did you see me heat that hot dog up? I got this from Maria. If you want to see the actual thing, you go on her channel. Look. How's it taste, honey? Look at that. Presley, he's not growling at me now. Oh, you dropped it. What's the matter? You dropped it. Here, let me get it littler for you. Here, baby. Here, Presley. Well, hold it in your mouth. Why won't you swallow it? Maria, this hot dog ain't going over good with Presley. Did you get it? Good boy. Good boy. Here. There you go, Maria. Presley enjoys the hot dog cooked under the hot water. He's chewing it with his one little tooth. I know it. It's hard for him to chew. One of my Yorkies just passed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know how it is. This boy's 20, and, you know, any day he could go. Me and him are both old. I'm so glad to see you, Jesco. I haven't seen you in so long. Everybody welcome Jesco. He's the actually only star that there really is. Here, you're not chewing it right. You're spitting them out. There you go. So sorry, Jesco. And your wife's been sick too? Wow. Everybody give Jesco their well wishes. Oh God, he has a big enough head. I'm tired of him dropping this stuff. Maria, your damn hot dog ain't going over good to Presley. He can't even eat it. Here, quit messing around and eat it. I feed him real soft food. Are you going to be nice and not growl? There you go. Growl for Carlos. Tell Carlos, good morning. So sorry, Jesco. The people in my chat love you, just like I do. Well, not as much as me, because I've watched you a million times. Probably the only person I've watched more than you is Wade Wilson, the death row guy. It's got all the scars on his face. Yeah, she was in the hospital 3 weeks in December. Wow. I love my animals. Even I wish I could show you my fish. But I have a video on here. My fish are doing great. Maria is still the prettiest pleco in the world. Ask Jesco about his chickens. What about your chickens, Jesco? What's going on with them? I'm not going to give you no more of this. You're messing around. You're not eating it. You're not getting no more. Forget it. Go play. Here. Here. Jessica, what about your chickens? They're beautiful. Trump doesn't like them. How come Trump doesn't like your chickens? He even births them, stays with them while they're in the incubator. Jessica, I know the feeling. I have 5 shepherds and 4 cats. They keep me busy. I think that's sweet that he stays with them chickens when they're born. I love chickens too, but I'm not going to have any because when I keep food outside for them, it makes the mice come. Everyone, please don't forget. Hi, Tina Beagle. How you doing? You missed the interview. And Maddie, yes, Toby and Jose are both from Oregon, but they don't get in contact with each other, and they don't know that I talk to both of them. I also am in love with Paul, who knows that I'm talking to these prisoners, but he's not jealous because I think prisoners need a place to get their story out, and I'm that place. I just sent her a picture of one of my donkeys. She said I sent a selfie. Well, that's mean. Rabbit of Chaos. Hey, Trump's animals are innocent, people are shit. That's right. All animals are innocent. You're right, Jessica. You're absolutely right. I am an animal advocate. 100%. That's why I hate that fucking Heidi poodle kicking black. Kicked the poodle to death. Antifreeze gave antifreeze to dogs. I will never forgive an animal cruel person. Ever. Hey, Rabbit of Chaos. Hey, Carlos. You bringing all your women in here with you? Please don't think I'm going to read something about, isn't Toby from Oregon? I'm not going to read that. He don't know I'm talking to anybody. He don't have to know my business. Toby don't know about him, and he don't know about Toby. But guess what? Paul knows about all of them, even Wade Wilson. And everybody knows about Jesco. I got a thing for Jesco. I always have. I always will. There's only one Jesco. One Jesco White. That's it. And how do you keep them all straight? Trump, I've handled men my whole life. I have juggled men my whole life. I was married 6 times. I got drive-bys now. I know how to juggle men. I still got my mind. You crack me up, Terry. It's true, Jesco. You know, you got to keep your men. You got to keep all of them happy. I am just hoping. The only one that gets to see this YouTube is Paul. The rest of these, like Toby and Jose and Matthew, who I haven't done an interview with yet, but I will. They can't see YouTube, so I'm safe. They can't see it. The only one that sees it all is Paul. Paul, I love you. And he's happy I talked to the prisoners. He's the one that gave me the idea. He said a lot of them don't get phone calls, like Toby's in for life. How many times you been married, Tina? I've been married 6 times. I don't know how many men have lived with me. Probably 4, maybe. And I'm going to keep doing my prison stuff because I think it gives them a chance to get their stories out. Anyway, I wanted to show you the hot dog thing that Maria did because I know Jesco likes Maria. And after all, I did make her famous by naming that beautiful, beautiful pleco I have, Maria. It's made her famous in the fish community. It's made her famous YouTube community. I wanted everybody to know that there are decent Cubans. You cannot judge all Cubans by pull stick. And Jose will be walking them streets of Miami in a year. And he has heard Pool Stick rant and rail about me, show my pictures, so he knows exactly what and who Pool Stick is. I keep it all on the down low. Yes, I do, Sylvia. I'm not going to be dumb enough to read a comment with Jose right on the phone with me. Hey, Toby from Oregon. Matthew is too, and he don't know about the other ones either. There's Muggsy. Hey, Muggsy. Rabbit, good to see you too. How come you guys don't gather up? Because I have a freedom of speech chat, and we all get along in here. Jesco's the star. Don't anybody forget that. Paul Love you, baby. And for all you jailers that might be watching this, good to see you, guards. Oh, and I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I know a lot of you don't know who Georgie Pullstick, the little troll in the chat, is, but he is Kevy. Kevy the guard, not my Kevin, not Kevin the outlaw, but Kevin the gay guard from Connecticut. That Kevin. That's who Georgie Pullstick is. Just so you all know who you're dealing with. That's who he is. Georgie Pullstick is Kevin the gay guard. I want to make a movie of Terrietime's life. I want to be with Jesco. Jesco, you said you were going to come get one of my puppies. I would love to meet you. That's on my bucket list. Right there. Meeting Jesco White in person. I can't dance, but I can sit there and watch you dance all day long. Please, people, don't mention the convicts to each other. Please don't do that. It's going to put me on a spot. Panty boy. Absolutely, Tina. Georgie Pullstick is Kevin the mesh panty boy. That's exactly who he is. I found out. I've known it about a month. I decided to just go ahead and tell everybody. And beware of cop calling raccoons. Hello. This is Argentina. I want to report, what's the name of that family, Pullstick, that fake family? What'd you say their name was? Mom Pass? I want to report the Mom Passes. They called me fat. Yeah, they called me fat. And they call me a whale. I want to report them. And the cop says, go talk to YouTube. We don't handle that shit. And there's Pullstick in the background, lurking around, trying to arrest fake people. Raccoon, get a life. And keep your goddamn convict on a chain, and you need to be chained up. And by the way, I think it's disgusting what you did to Nicholas Romano, and I want everybody to sign up and subscribe to Nicholas Romano's channel. He's changed. He's doing great. I watched him this morning, and Nicholas, if you're out there and you hear me, I think that raccoon is despicable, and I'm going to keep doing raccoon lives every day. Minnie, just like I'm going to call your dyke ass out about that purse. How about that, Minnie? The only person I'm laying off of is Maria, because she did an excellent parody. It made me laugh. Even though Presley didn't go for the hot dog cooking thing. Maria, I tried it. Your favorite fan, Jesco, is in here. You really need to be in here because Jesco loves the way I say Maria. And my hair is not in cornrows, people. It's in Dutch braids. Dutch braids, not cornrow. So Maria is, yeah, she's on the good list now, Jesco. She sure is. For one thing, when she does a live, she does it like me. She doesn't have to play music and blah, blah, blah. She gets to the point. She don't have to have 100 people on the panel with her. And she also knows how to cook hot dogs. I showed you. It's a wonderful thing to know. She ain't too good at drinking like me. She ain't too good at sipping through a straw like I am. Well, Jesco, you know what? When I named that fish Maria, I thought it would piss her off. You know, who wants to be named after a bottom feeder? But that fish is gorgeous. And the fish went viral. So how can I actually not like somebody that I name my favorite fish after, and my favorite person, Jesco, loves the way I say Maria? So you know what? Maria's back in the good graces. I ain't too crazy about your hot dog casserole, Maria. Presley couldn't chew it that good. But you do need to make an appearance and call out Jesco White, because he's one of your biggest fans. Where's Miss Lisa? Who are you talking to? Maria is funny. She was funny when she did that hula hoop stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Please don't mention my other prisoners in the comments because they don't know about each other. The only one that knows is Paul. Paul knows everything. Hey, Paul. He's the one that had the idea. He's actually the one that told me that some of these guys don't have anybody to talk to. Like Jose and Toby both are not in their home state. Toby's from Iowa and Jose's from Florida. So they get them far out where they can't get any visits. I mean, Jose's family talks to him, I think, but Toby, his mother barely even talks to him. So I'm just have a prisoner advocate program. And of course, Wade is so damn good looking. I want to get him off death row, that's for sure. There ain't that many good looking men out there. And you'll be hearing from Matthew soon. He's young, he's hot. But I think he's actually from Oregon. I think he's around the Portland area. But sign up to Nicholas Romano. He's doing fantastic. Good luck, Nicholas. It's disgusting what that raccoon and pool stick did to you. It's disgusting. And they're bragging about it, both of them. And you all heard what Jose said, a genuine Cuban, said about sealed paperwork. Anyway, bye, everybody. Thanks for showing up. In fact, Sharon's talking to her convict right now, but I don't think he'll do interviews. I don't have no dealings with him. Jesco, please don't be a stranger. I always put my thumbnail up when I have a prisoner interview coming up. Bye. Bye, Jesco. Trump. Mega. I am so happy about Trump. Oh, my God, Jesco, you must know how wonderful it is to have him. And that hillbilly, J.D. Vance. I love hillbillies. Ooh, I love them. Rednecks. Bye, everybody. Ciao for now.